Hi there, I'm going to be solving today's New York Times crossword puzzle. So this is Wednesday, October 28th, 2020, and I'm going to speak my thoughts out loud as I solve this. And if you'd like to follow along, you should see the clues toward the top of the screen in red. Okay, Wednesday puzzle. Whoa. Alright, we have a revealer at 1 across. Should we read it? With 21, 30, 49, 61, and 74 across. End of a Carrie Bradshaw quote that starts, men in their 40s are like the New York Times Sunday crossword puzzle. Oh my gosh. So this one comes right out and tells us what's going on. There's going to be a quote puzzle, it seems, right? Yeah. And it's from Carrie Bradshaw, who's the main character in Sex and the City. And I guess the quote references the New York Times. And we made this puzzle's wide. It's, I think, 16 by 15. For this. Alright, so here we go. I tend to not love quote puzzles, unfortunately, but I'm curious to see how this quote ends, so let's get on with it. Very short time. Let's get some short stuff first. Category in pitching's Triple Crown in brief? Not sure. Surveying unit. Acre? Good eggs. Row. Interesting. Like 2/3 of Fibonacci numbers. Odd. Like that clue. 2/3 of Fibonacci numbers are odd. Huh. I don't think I ever noticed that. It's called Le Jour J in France. No idea. Was verklempt from pride. Is that kveld, maybe? I think that's what kveld means. What members of the Church of the subgenius parody religion claim to be descended from? No idea, never heard of that parody religion. Stocks? I don't know. Take out. That could mean a few things. Okay, line in an old series of Apple commercials. I'm a Mac. Okay, glad I got something finally. Is this an ERA? Is that a thing? Suckerfish that attaches itself to sharks. Is that a tetra? No, it doesn't even fit. Okay, take out. Unmove? Remove, I get it. Remove, gotcha. Turkish in? Don't think I know that, unfortunately. Alright. I hate leaving the first section not having it filled in, but I probably should. I don't know Turkish inns. Yeah. Alright, so let's just move along. Okay. At most. Maybe tops? Start of an idea is a seed. Raw fish dish. Poke? Orchestra tuner. An oboe? Piece that often includes a date of birth is an obit. First Campbell's soup flavor. Huh. Tomato. Makes sense. Coral reef. Coral reef. That's the whole clue. Exam for a wannabe ADA. Probably an LSAT. Part 2 of the quote, so... yeah. And what's this one? Frequent SNL role for Beck Bennett. Mike Pence. GPS calculation is a route. Okay, compass creation. An arc, I see that kind of compass. Not a compass rose, but like a compass in geometry class. A czar? Smart in a way. Curt. That kind of smart? No, something's not right here. From that place. What is it? Smart in a way. It's hurt. Gotcha, it's hurt. Okay. Thence? Wow. Don't see that word very often. Careful sort. No idea what this word means. Arizona State University mascot. Darn it, I don't know that either. Sleekly designed for short. Sleekly designed for short. See through. Damn. It's kind of hard. Can I suss this out? Okay, so Men in their 40s are like the New York Times Sunday crossword puzzle. I see think, tricky to, tricky, parody religion claimed to be descended from maybe Jesus, but then Cavell doesn't work with that. Darn it. I'm having trouble in this little section up here. And I'm not going to get much more information for it, unfortunately. But I guess I'll get the, like, if I get the tail end of the quote, it'll help me with the beginnings. Saw print. Modern pentathlon event. Swimming, skiing, luge? No. Microwave, zaps, and epee. That's what it is. What's this Z? Don't know this person, unfortunately. Let's see. Chicago transports, those are L trains. Winter malady. Flu? Oops. Do some lexicography. Define. Gotcha. Saw print? What does this mean? Saw print. No idea what that means. Struggling here. Oh, D-Day. Le jour J. Interesting. When to take a foliage tour. Fall. Openly disregard is flout. Okay. Start of an idea. Oh, and that's not seed. What's that? Palindromist John of Sit on a Potato Pan Otis. I did not know one could be a palindromist. A barb might cause it to deflate. Ego. It's kind of a cute clue. Because it makes it sound like, oh yeah, obviously a barb will cause a balloon to deflate by popping it. But it's the other kind of barb and the other kind of deflate. Start of an idea, and it's not seed. Huh. Shipbuilding place. This is hard for me, guys. Disapproving sound. Maybe tisk? Sue Monk. Maybe like Roy? Ticked off. Sore. Casual restaurant. Is this like a trattoria? Plundered. I kind of want this to be an... No, is this an S? Oof. Not doing that well. Shipbuilding place. Damn. Driving test of a sort. Okay, I know this one. DVR brand is TiVo. Let's go. Dolly's last name and Hello Dolly. I don't know that, unfortunately. Pull a fast one on. These clues are tough for me. I'm just kind of not on the same wavelength as this puzzle somehow. Go for. Biblical verb ending. That's usually this. Doeth. Senate rebuke. That's like it too. That's Senate like Caesar to Brutus. One of the subjects of the book War of the Currents. No clue. Liberty Mutual commercial mascot. Emo. Mongrel. Let's see. Rent roll for Idina Menzel. This is Maureen. I know that one. Good. Sounds at pounds. ARFs. Let's do this. Black Ops, maybe? Area of expertise. Specialty. What is it? Rare weather phenomenon that's white, unlike its colorful cousin. Wow. No clue. Steer, maybe? Is helm a verb? Can helm be used as a verb? Johns to Scots. Lose, maybe? End of the quote. Answer, probably. Okay, that's something. Snow? Whispered name in the Raven. Man, a lot of references I'm just not knowing today. Darn it. U.S. Navy builder? Oh, man. Her last answer? Maybe it's not Black Ops. So what is this? Rare weather phenomenon that's white unlike its colorful cousin. Area of expertise. I'm really, really slow on this one today. It's not good. What is this? How do I not see this? Is this anything other than Black Ops? Go for. And what could this be? I have a lot of letters here. It looks like this, it looks like LY ends one word and SU blank E is the next word, but what word is that gonna be? Sure? Sure? Really sure? Doesn't work with ditto. Oh, it's not ditto. It's me too. Okay, that's good. Start of an idea is a germ. This is a person. Boat yard. Sweet. Gabe is also a name. Excellent. And kid is a name. Cool. Plundered. Looted. Great. So something really sure, and then you what how do I finish this? Come on, I should see this. I have an R here now. Go for is what? Go for is Damn. I really thought that breakthrough was gonna do it for me. And I don't know any of the crosses here. Is it, maybe it's not ARFs? Sounds at pounds, but A is right, and I don't know what other sounds dogs make. Mongrel, maybe a cur? Sicken with sweetness. Cloy? Maybe? Wow. See through. Problem is, see through can mean so many things. It can literally mean like transparent. It can be like an adjective or a verb. And it can be see through, like to follow through, kind of like to execute. And yet it's not going to be any of those because it's something punny. So I have no clue what that is. Sleekly designed for short. Nano, maybe? Not really. Solve? Could this be solve? Saw print is van? No idea what that means. LZI doesn't look promising. Okay. Really sure you got the... Really sure you got the... No, because RL. Maybe it's not lose. The right answer. Okay, so actually, let's delete lose. Really sure you got the right answer. All right, that seems plausible, and it's sphere, which I should have seen earlier, but the SP was... I was stuck on the sp sound rather than the sf sound. All right, so I see fog, but what is it? Fog what? Fog what? And then what do they... John... Oh, it's just Ian. It's literally John. They wanted me to think that John was slang for bathroom, but it's literally John. That's pretty funny. Okay. U.S. Navy builder. Okay, if it's the Navy, I'm going to say it starts with a C. Oh, CB. I learned this in a crossword puzzle recently. A CB. I saw it, at least. I still don't really know what it is. A fog bow? Never heard of a fog bow. But it's my favorite of the letters for this. Tesla, War of the Currents. That makes sense. I probably could have gotten that sooner, too. Don't know this. Okay. So it seems like that section is working out. Go for. Oh, retail. That is a hard clue. My goodness. Go is like you sell for. The asking price. It goes for $2. It retails for $2. That is hard. Hard. Pull a fast one on. This would be appropriate on a Saturday. Not saying it's inappropriate on a Wednesday. Just saying it's one of the harder clues in this puzzle so far. Pull a fast one on. Fool. Should have seen that earlier too. I think I'm just slow today. Driving test of a sort. See, I thought of golf for driving, like the driving range, but I don't really see that it's a driving test. I feel like this clue is kind of a stretch. I like really tricky wordplay clues. This just feels like a stretch. Golf occurred to me. It just doesn't really fit. It's not a test. All right. Let's keep going. So there's a phrase, men in their 40s are like the New York Times Sunday crossword puzzle. Blank, blank, blank. Really sure you got the right answer. You're never... I'm just trying to fill this in based on what I think a plausible quote would be. It's working for me so far. You're never really sure you got the right answer. I think that's right, because Uzi works here. Saw print. I have no idea what this means. Saw print. Ran. No idea. I'd love to know. If someone understands this, let me know. Sun Devil. Now that I think I have heard of Sun Devil. Great. Ira? Sleekly designed for short. See through. Oof, that's gonna be a tough section. Careful effort. Careful effort. Oh, pains. Wow. Hard clues in this. What is this? Ice what? Let's come back. Okay, I'm really solving this quote backwards. I think I got answer first, then you got the right, then really sure. Yeah, I'm really doing this backwards. Part 2 of the quote. Okay, and you're never really sure you got the right answer. Tricky, complicated, and you're never really sure you got the right answer? Complicated. Coral reef. K. Wow. Okay. New York Stock Exchange listing. Corporation. Attaches itself to sharks. I don't think I know that. Very short time. Is this trice? I think that word tripped me up recently in a crossword puzzle. I just still don't really know what it means. So tricky, complicated, and you're never really sure you got the right answer. Turkish inn. Yetis. Interesting. Alright, well that is a crossing for me. 2 totally pieces of trivia, and I do not know what goes there. It could be an M. It's kind of my favorite right now, just by looking at them. It could kind of be a C. I'm gonna put an M, just because it sort of works sound-wise with both. Then let's go over here. Okay, so I don't know this, except it's going to be a name. So it could be Ira. It's not going to be Ian, because we have Ian in the puzzle, so that's helpful. It could be Ira. Let's try Ira and see what happens. Sleekly designed for short. What is this? I'm going to run the alphabet here. Hero? No. Arrow. Oof, aerodynamic. My goodness. I guess this is an ice axe and an X-ray. My gosh. I'm so glad I survived that puzzle. That could have gone south so many different ways. And by south, I mean it did go south. I did not perform well on this, but I'm honestly pretty surprised I finished. I totally guessed on this M. Don't really know either of these words. This section was really tricky for me. Lots of this puzzle was just not on my wavelength. Yeah, so the thing is, I don't really like quote puzzles. I think that the best part of crossword puzzles is wordplay, and quote puzzles have no wordplay in them. So when it's a quote or a quip, sometimes the quip is funny. This quip is not particularly funny. I think the only thing that's notable about it is about the New York Times crossword puzzle. And making an oversized grid with all of these, like, kind of dull theme entries in it, you're never really sure. Just to get this punchline that doesn't really land. For me, this kind of feels like a waste of a puzzle to me, and it's one of the harsher things I've said on this channel. I don't like really trashing puzzles, but I'm just not a fan of quote puzzles. And when you have a quote puzzle, I don't know, it should be funny. And 2, you should put other things in the puzzle to make it exciting. And we have some interesting fill today with Boatyard and Sun Devil and Caveld, I like. But all around, I was feeling like the fill on this was pretty rough, and the cluing was a little off. So this crossing, I think, I probably won't be the only person to struggle here. With Trice in the same section is pretty rough. We also had down here CB with Fogbow with Lenore. This is kind of like old-fashioned stuff here with Et2 crossing F. Like, it's just not a well-filled puzzle, unfortunately. A lot of proper nouns with Levi and Kid and Gabe and Aggie, Edgy. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. So I don't know, between the rough fill, the offbeat cluing, at least for me, I still don't understand what on earth this clue means, and the fact that the theme, which is usually the thing to save a puzzle that is lacking in other ways, if the theme is good, that is your main impression of a puzzle, but a quote theme is just never going to be exciting enough to stand on its own, and so you really got to shine in the other categories, and I just felt like this one didn't. So this was kind of a slog for me for 20 minutes, and I hope some of you out there disagree with me and had a good time solving this one. My favorite clue in this puzzle is probably 34 across, just because I've thought about the Fibonacci numbers a lot and it never quite occurred to me that 2/3 of them are odd. I'm sure there's a neat mathematical reason for this, and I will be thinking about that after this puzzle. But that's about all I will be thinking about after this puzzle. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought, and I will be back here tomorrow. I make these every Monday through Thursday for the New York Times. And if you're new here and interested in seeing more of these, then clicking the red subscribe button below the video is the best way to keep in touch. And thank you so much for watching.